Hello and welcome to Table Stories Gone. Hi, everybody. We did it.
We did
Hello.
Very minimal tech issues. Yay.
Honestly, super impressed with how this came together.
last second cropping. I do still have to fix some of the cropping, but otherwise it's pretty darn good. Hello, welcome in. I'm PB. I'm going to be the narrator today. I have a little bit of kind of a preamble here for you, but first, before we do that, let's go around and say hello. Everybody introduce yourselves. Don't talk about your character yet. Just say hello and who you are so people listening can establish your voice. So why don't we go ahead and start with who's up on the top here? John, why don't we start with you?
Hey, what's up? I'm John, also known as John Sandman. And I am, I just want, before we start, I just want everyone to know who's watching right now that I know absolutely, and me, Elspeth, and we know nothing. I just want to make that very clear. Yeah. We know a little bit about our characters, but PB has given us nothing. Usually with D&D, it's like, all right, dive into your characters. Here's the world we're going to be in. Here's what we're playing. I'm freaking out a little bit of anxiety, good anxiety though. And I'm excited to be here. So it's good to see you guys.
I'm so happy you said yes. Okay. Seth, you're up.
We know nothing.
We know nothing.
I don't have any more Teslas. I sold them all.
I have just as much information as John does. We got the book, like a hardcover copy of the book. I'm Elspeth, by the way. And my book is still in the plastic. I haven't even looked at the back of it because PB was like, we don't want anyone knowing. No one knows. No one, you can't find out anything about this campaign. So we're just going.
Look at her smiling. Look at her. She's just like
completely blind. But yeah, I stream on Twitch. I haven't been streaming because I've been really sick.
And she's still here today. So
I'm still here because
can we get some love in the chat for her, please?
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. It's gonna be hype. We've been fucking ready for this, dude.
Yeah, this is surreal. This is surreal.
I'm sweating a lot.
Excited. Yeah, I am too. I cannot really lift my arms. I wish I was joking. Yes, let's Brad, you're up.
Hello, it's me, Brad. You might not recognize me because I've scrubbed up.
You look so hot, dude.
I shaved and I'm wearing a collar. And I never look like this ever.
Sassy shoulder.
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to do my model pose. Yes, I am. I am here. I was the last one cast in the entire thing, begrudgingly by PB. She said I couldn't find anyone else, so you're in it. So I thought, you know what? I'll dress up nice, just to show appreciation to Pumpkinberry for letting me be in the show.
You refused me 3 times, actually, just so the record is clear. He was like, no, I'm not going to be in another show of yours. I refuse.
I was too scared. There are multiple reasons. The only time I've ever been GM'd by PB, she put me through a show called Stygian Gate, which we did here on Tablestory, and it was genuinely the most horrific thing. I still have genuine PTSD about it. It was...
Man, I'm so
I'm not even kidding
when
I tell you.
So
I had to dedicate an entire session of therapy to what I went through over the weekend when we did the Stygian Gate. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm terrified. It's both a testament to how good of a GM PB is, and also, just how difficult it was to get me to come and be on this show. Anyway, we're here. I'm looking forward to it. Again, we have no idea what's going on. Genuinely, the weirdest thing going into this. I kind of know my character. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, I think. I think.
I hope so.
I don't know. I'm a little scared. No, I'm looking forward to it.
Good, I'm glad. Myth, you're up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mythomatic, or Cord. I also don't know much about my character, and I cannot wait to play today. You can find me on twitch.tv/Mythomatic, where I do other stuff as well. Or not, it's fine. I'm just here to play and tell some stories, and I can't wait to today. So thank you for having me.
Nice.
This is my first time hearing your voice, and it is great.
It's like butter, right?
Voice. It's lovely.
KPP, you're up.
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Plays. I'm excited to be here. I got to do Nocturne with PB, so I want to see the magic. So I'm just excited to be a part of this. I know a little bit more, I think, than other people might hear. Maybe.
Tell us.
No.
Yeah,
What?
tell us
Can't-
quick.
Tell us now.
Also,
I'm sworn to
you have a
secrecy.
scar over your eye.
Yeah,
Or
I
do
noticed
I?
that as well.
I thought that was natural. I thought that was
It was
you.
real.
No.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is it?
jeez.
Holy
Is it?
Oh, gosh.
You know, Brad got a haircut. KPP scarred herself.
I got a scar.
Yeah.
Got into a fight last night.
Everything for the show.
It's real.
Everything for the sake
Got
of
into a
the
knife
show.
fight.
Damn, badass.
Oh, God.
I believe it. I'm very gullible.
All right, so I have just a little bit of a preamble, which won't ever happen again. It's only for this episode, and they talked about it a little bit, some of the players. So I know there are nocturnals out there. Hello, I love you. That are very familiar with my style, but some of you might be new. So welcome. We're gonna take a little bit of a weird approach. The players, most of them don't know anything. There are puzzles hidden throughout the show. References and ways for you to kind of discover what's going on and what's happening to the characters, maybe even before they figure it out.
Oh, Christ.
So keep your eyes open and ears to the ground. You can join our Discord. You can be involved as little or as much as you like. And chances are, if you think you see something or if you think you hear something, you're probably right. Everything is in here for a reason. So enjoy.
We need to be aware of the puzzles
Yeah, should we be writing some stuff down?
because
Can I get in the Discord?
No,
we don't know
you're not allowed in the
anything.
Discord.
We
Yeah.
don't know the
So-
system, by
yeah,
the way. When
exactly.
we say we don't
Yeah.
know anything, we don't mean like what
Yeah.
PB's story is. We don't know the system. We
Right.
don't know anything about what's going on. We don't know what Myth or KPP are doing here.
Yeah.
You know, they were even going to be here until today.
We didn't know anyone. We don't know anyone
Yeah.
else.
Anything.
Yeah. Okay. So I do want to take a quick second to shout out the savvy sleuths that already figured out the cast, because we had images hidden in waveforms of the trailer that dropped the teaser originally, and they figured out who's
Absurd.
going to be in the show, and so there is puzzling that's already going on. If you'd like to be involved in that, you know, you can take notes on what's happening in the show and join the Discord if you'd like, or just watch and, you know, kind of take notes for yourselves. But I do ask that you kindly spoiler your messages in our Discord with the 2 bars. You can learn how to do that in the Discord so that you don't accidentally reveal anything. And also, please do not talk to the cast about what you read in the rule book. I know some of you have already purchased the rule book. I highly recommend it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. But I mean, theirs are still wrapped, so they have no idea what's in store for them. So shh, please. There will come a time in the game where see, Brad is showing that his is still wrapped. There will come a time in the game where I will tell the players they are allowed to look at the book. If you want to come into this experience blind as well, then by all means leave your copy of the book
Join
wrapped.
us.
Yeah, I
Sweet.
highly recommend that you do that and just don't look at anything and go through the story the way that they are. And I think that will be pretty amazing. Yeah, and I think that's it. We're not going to introduce the characters right away. We're going to let that happen cinematically. So I'm gonna
Dramatically. All right.
I'm gonna play a short little thing, and we're gonna go ahead and dive right into the episode after that. So, thank you everybody for being here, and shall we play?
Oh
You said
man.
dive. You said dive.
I
You
did.
emphasized
Dive
dive
in?
there.
I did.
Is that a clue?
Dive in.
Should we be
I
writing
have
that? Is that a
I
spoiler?
know- I've been following one thread
The
throughout
only
this process.
and what thread is that, Brad?
Something to do with water.
Yeah.
There's something going
Thanks,
on.
Brad.
There were
telling you, there's-
crashing waves at the beginning.
I know that everything links to water in some way. I'm telling. I don't know what exactly it is.
Yeah, dude, that's
So
deep.
my actual theory. That
I will
honestly
make
deep, dude.
I will make this promise to you, the players. Everything that you need to know will be happening in the game to your character. So anything that you might need to pay attention to is here. I'm not going to throw something in now during our chatter, because that's not really fair for your
You scared me so much. And we're going to
characters
walk
that you play.
outside one day, and there's going to be like something hanging from a nearby tree. That's to do
That
with this
PB
show.
setup.
Yeah,
Oh, this is gonna turn into like
Like, what
the game.
yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
Oh God.
I'm down. I'm in. Let's
We're
go.
not going to
Down
know.
to get
By
ready.
the end of this, we're not going to know whether we are real in real life or our characters are us.
I hope so.
I don't- So
Okay,
into this.
shall we
Yeah.
dive in? Okay.
When were you born? I know you, little one. Your eyes are blue. Your eyes are blue. What do you see? I hear you. Your eyes are green. Whatever you are holding. Does it hurt? You were not this way yesterday. You are not this way now. You are a creation. You are currently creating. You are not born. You are not born. You are molding. You are molding. You are molting. I know you. But do you know me? I hear you. Your eyes are green. Your eyes are blue.
It's mid-August, and the humidity hangs in the air. It's a bright, beautiful day, and two young boys, no more than 10, sit on a red checkered blanket by the river. They appear to be playing a game. Maybe chess? It's hard to tell. We can really only see one of the boys. The other has his back to us, and he's kind of blocking our view. A breeze picks up, and the boy facing us notices us. He looks right at us. You, the viewer, and me. He leans into the other boy and whispers something inaudible in his ear. Reading his lips, we can maybe make out a word or two before a scooter passes by and our view changes. The scooter is progressing down the street at a painfully slow pace, and on it sits a woman in her 30s. She has beautiful, long, curly hair. In this climate, it's become quite frizzy and untamable. Her helmet almost appears too small for her head because her hair erupts from it like a recently released caged animal. Speth, why don't you tell us what we see?
Oh shoot. You see this kind of skinny frame of a woman. She's very, she looks like she can't lift heavy things, right? And she wears jumpers. She wears sweaters. Even in August, she's just like huge fan of sweaters, big fluffy sweaters. Even though it's really hot, she's always really cold. But she has long, red, curly, wavy hair that is just, it's coming out of her helmet. And she insists on wearing a helmet because, you know, she wants to be safe. But she's usually going like 15, 20 miles under the speed limit. So she's not like speeding by any, she's chugging. She's just like, she looks like a little old lady, but she's really like, you know, maybe late 30s, maybe 40. But she's happy. She's happy that it's a nice day. So she's got a little smile on her face. She might be humming something like, sugar, da, 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 da. Honey, honey, boom, 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 boom. And she's just humming, you are my candy girl. You know, because she heard that like somewhere at the store, maybe. She's just gone out to pick up some more Christmas ornaments. She really likes Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, okay. She loves Christmas ornaments. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this scooter, is there room on the back for another passenger?
Probably. This scooter was kind of like a hand-me-down thing. She got it from her uncle, now passed. And it's a big bulky thing, so she looks especially tiny on it. Yeah, there's probably be space in the back.
Okay, and so she's got her groceries, or well, not groceries, but she's got the Christmas ornaments in a bag on the back of the okay. And what color is the scooter?
I'd say it's probably like this faded green.
It's
It
chipped paint.
used to be chrome, you know, kind of like how those chairs in like ice cream parlors look, where they're like really sparkly and plastic. It also at one time was probably very sparkling, but it's definitely faded and worn now because she doesn't really put a lot of effort into maintaining the scooter. She just kind of rides it.
Okay. And I have a couple of questions for you. What is she thinking about right now? What are you thinking about right now?
I imagine she's probably thinking about coffee, if she should try and cut back, because she drinks a lot of it. And she's wondering how all of her other friends do it because they're very like, drink green tea. It's the same thing. You know, you'll get the same buzz from caffeine. And she's like, yeah, but it's not the same thing because it's coffee, you know? So she's wondering if maybe she should give it a shot because she's never tried giving up coffee.
All right. There was something shitty that happened this morning for her. What was it?
Yeah. She got denied a loan to build a treehouse in her backyard. She really wanted to try and make a don't laugh. She wanted to try and make a case at the bank to say that she needed more space because her little house just couldn't hold all of her stuff anymore. And since she has a really nice, you know, tree in the back, she figured she really wanted to, you know, just maybe build a treehouse because she could do it. How hard would it be?
Perfect. Thank you.
But they denied her.
They denied her. So
Yes.
so she's thinking
Yes.
she might need to cut back on the caffeine, and she's also maybe thinking about how she was denied the loan for her treehouse. That's perfect.
Yes. Yes. So she's very, she was very sad about it. So she's going to try it. She's going to try and go back
Does she
and make the case again very soon.
Okay, so she's not giving up.
No.
So she's very tenacious in this way. Like, oh, she got to know, but she's going to keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. So as Autumn putters along in her scooter, we do hear some cars that are honking aggressively at her because she's going under the speed limit. So by quite a bit. There's a line of traffic behind her, and a vehicle passes by with a pink logo on it. It says "Lift" on it, and the driver, a blonde woman, young, hollers out the window at her as she drives past. And inside this vehicle, in the back seats, it's a well-dressed, pristinely presented man. His brown hair is slicked with gel, which is miraculously holding together despite the southern heat. And it's probably because it's a very expensive product. Brad, why don't you tell us what we see here?
It's relatively expensive. It's not too expensive. It's more expensive than maybe I in real life would have. You see a man somewhere in his mid-30s, short brown hair, like you said, sort of a French crop, probably a little neater than what I've got going on right now. A tiny little bit of stubble going on, not the more beardy look that I've got, but mostly clean cut. Glasses probably round, and yeah, just wearing a dress shirt, wearing some decent looking trousers, polished black shoes, and probably sitting with one of those small little travel bags that you get that's like a little mini travel suitcase looking thing. Just like the plainest looking silver looking one of those. And then a little bag, one of those like strap satchels that goes over the shoulder but under the other arm. I think just sitting very calmly and looking out the window because if this person is like honking a horn at this poor woman on a scooter. I would probably be doing my best to not be involved in any way in that.
Okay.
So if this woman on the scooter looks at me, I'm not looking at her back. I'll look down on my shoes. I don't want to be involved in whatever the hell's going on here.
Okay. This is a very strange question, but are these shoes new?
brand new. Yeah, they
Brand
look
new,
extremely
yeah.
new.
Okay.
I either got them
thought
like
so.
today or yesterday.
Okay. Brand new
Yeah.
shoes. So are they? So you haven't broken them in yet. So they're probably a little bit uncomfortable still. That's still brand new, stiff dress shoe. Okay.
Yes.
And how are you feeling today?
Tired, but a little motivated.
Okay. I won't ask any further. I like that answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're not engaging with your Lyft driver,
Absolutely not.
okay. I think she kind of definitely looks at you a couple times through the rearview mirror, and then I guess she will just like fiddle with the radio and then continue to drive. And she won't speak to you if you don't speak to her.
Yeah, I'm on my phone if I need to be.
Okay.
I don't know if it's connected actually.
Who would you
Yeah,
speak
it would be
to?
actually. Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, I wouldn't be speaking. I'd just be on it, fiddling with
What would you be doing?
something. I would be Googling stuff and if you want to know what that is, I'll have to DM you it.
Okay. Okay.
Shall I DM you what it is?
Yes, please.
All right, where?
Zoom. Yep, Zoom is fine.
Okay.
So as you are texting or you're Googling, the Lyft driver makes eye contact with you in the rearview mirror again and says, "Sweetie, would you remind me, did you decline rideshare?"
I'm sorry, what?
Rideshare. You know, if you and somebody else are going to the same destination, I can just pull over and pick up that person, and then your fare is less.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll pay the full fare.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure. It's fine.
Okay. We see her kind of swipe no on the app on her phone, which is like on one of those I guess kind of holders that is stuck to the dash, so it's not like she's holding the phone or anything like that, but she swipes no and she declines the request from a young man with dark brown hair. He's wearing a beanie in this profile picture, and what stands out the most are his striking eyes. A rare heterochromia leaves him with a shifting blue to green eyes. And now we switch to the side of the road. As this Lyft car passes by, we see an overheated black 1996 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and a young man looks down at his phone dejectedly as he gets a declined message from driver Nadia. Tell us what we see, John.
All right. I mean, listen, you see like tall, very handsome, lanky though. You know, I'm trying to put on the weight. I'll get there one day. But you know, I wear a beanie, got long brown hair, hide it underneath the beanie. Sometimes I let it flow, but you know, not too often. I don't want to get all the girls. What else? Usually wearing denim. I like a little bit like of a brighter shirt, you know, pop. You got to get a little pop in your wardrobe. It's very important to pop out, and so people see you. You want to stand out. You want to be on front of the stage. You want people to see you and recognize who you are. So that was very important to me. And yeah, I'm pretty good looking too.
Okay, and when you are, so you see a notification pop through, someone else is going to pick you up here and take you to your destination.
Yeah, this car breaks down all the time.
It happens a lot. But you still love it though. You don't buy a new car. Why?
I mean, it's my baby. It's like, you know, I added like a little muffler to it. It sounds cool when you start it up. It's like, dude, like wake up, mother trucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you
Important
know
to me.
you'll come back to this car and it'll probably overheat, you know,
I mean, no
2
one's gonna
weeks from
take
now.
it.
No, of course not. It's sort of a piece of shit, as you described it to me, I think you said.
It is an absolute piece of shit, but I love it very much, and I'll never get rid of it.
Okay. So a 2019 Ford Explorer then pulls up to the side of the road, and then we see John's character. We see him hop in and maybe glance lovingly at his Jeep with a quick quip before he hops into the back of this Lyft here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in.
We are in, and now we are going to switch scenes.
Oh my God.
We are inside a lobby now. And a young, stout woman fans herself with a plain manila folder. And she is rolling her eyes and sighing while she fans herself and fights the absence of air conditioning despite a fan literally a few feet from her. Our three protagonists sit now on what appear to be old theater chairs. They're white, damaged, and drilled into the floor. Why anyone would want to steal chairs from a DMV is beyond me. Who arrived first?
Definitely not me.
I'm guessing I did, considering these two.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I did not.
I probably arrived last, let's be honest.
Okay.
I'd probably beat it.
Or my character.
Brad, your character then, you have number 87. John, you have 88.
Mm-hmm.
And Speth, you have 89.
Very good.
There are two lines here. The first one is serving number 51, and the second is serving number 72. It looks to be like a specialty line and then another line.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the lobby is old. It's a bit run down. It smells musty. There's a distinct sweat stench, and the air feels a bit heavy in here. The heat definitely isn't helping with that. And there are a few fans going on, but they're small desk fans, and they're kind of like one's positioned on the floor. The other one is positioned kind of like on the counter facing the two women that are working the counter. But it's still pretty uncomfortable in here as far as heat goes. So, and you three are sitting next to each other. What would you like to do?
Complain.
Absolutely avoid complaining or eye contact with them.
Like complain, but not to anyone. Just complain out loud that this is ridiculous. That this, like, how have they not fixed this system? The system's been in play for so long. DMVs have been around for so long. How is this not fixed yet? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, how is this, where we are, how is this not, like, where's the technology in here? I see some computers. They look like they're from, like, 1994. Like, get some new stuff in here, you know?
I know it, sweetheart. We don't have a lot of technology around here that seems to be working.
It's crazy. It's like insane. It's insane. Like, step up, right? Like, our whole government is stepping up constantly, making us pay taxes constantly to step up, and they can't even make the DMV nice. Like, get some 2005 at least. Get some 2006 at least. Right?
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. It is a little sad. Now I'm wondering. Now, pardon me for getting a little close because I can't hear too well in this ear.
It's fine.
I think that line up there apparently is for some kind of special crowd of people, and I'm trying to figure out, can we go in that line, young man? Do you think we're able to just sneak our way in?
You want me to ask?
I mean, if you want to do us both a favor, I'll save your seat.
Okay. Can I get up and
Yeah. Just
go figure out what this line's
Yeah,
for?
you can just tell me what you do.
Yeah, I get up and go to this line and just maybe like sort of cut it and go to the front where and not cut fully. Like, I'm letting people know as I'm going, I'm not cutting you. I'm not cutting. Not cutting.
Just
to talk to the person and be like, sir, what's this line for? Or ma'am.
Yeah, well, this is a specialty line if you need to get your driver's license renewed and you've already done all the paperwork. So, do you need to get your driver's license renewed?
Yeah, I got to do this stupid real ID thing or whatever.
So you're applying for a new driver's license?
I don't want to, but I have to get on a plane by the end of the year, and I'm going to see my family later. So yeah, I have to.
That's nice. Well, this line isn't for you. You're applying for a new license.
Okay, so this is for if you have all your paperwork done and you're a special person.
Right, and well, it's just if you have your paperwork done and you're just renewing because it's faster.
Is there a good guy line, like for being a good guy?
No.
Okay, just asking. Thank you.
What? There's a suggestion box over on the corner if that's something that you want to put in the and I'll let my boss know
Okay, yeah, great. I'll for sure make it a suggestion because
Thank
you
you.
know there's like a lot of bad people in the world, and I'm a really good
Yes,
person.
you know,
So-
I was just last week. I was at my hairdresser's, and she was telling me that about her neighbor who
Yeah.
does not take out the trash and just like leaves it on the side, and she has to take it all the way down to the bottom of the driveway.
Damn, that's crazy.
Terrible, I know.
Wow.
Yeah,
You want me to add that to the suggestion box?
yeah. You know what? I think that's a great idea.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Great. And
Thank you.
what's your name, sir?
I'm Dex.
Dex. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Lydia.
Nice to meet you, Lydia. I'll let my friend. I just met a lady back there, and I'll let her know that this is. Yeah, she's right. I got the information.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go let her know.
Oh, good
okay,
job,
all
honey.
right.
Okay, so I'll walk back over there and sit down. So apparently that line's for special people only.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what we feared, isn't it?
Yeah, and she said I'm not special enough.
Oh.
So maybe you would be, but I think it's like special people, or if you have all your paperwork already filled out and you just need to drop it off or something.
Oh, okay.
stand up.
Yeah,
I
I
stand up
haven't
for that.
filled out any paperwork at all. Well, I'm really just here because I drive a scooter. And so I was wondering if I need a license for that because they pulled me over because I was going too slowly.
Like a razor?
No, I'm not sure what that is, but maybe
Does it have a motor on it?
it does. Yes.
Oh, a GoPed.
Sure.
Yes, I mean that's what I call it. Anyway, that's
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah, it's
You
a
like
big
it?
old. It's a clunky thing. I mean,
What's-
I love it. It gets
What's
me
it 0
from
to
A B.
60?
Oh gosh, probably 10 minutes.
All right, cool, sick. That's sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dope.
But I love it. I mean, she's my baby. So
That's awesome. Well, hey, that's ridiculous. They gave you a ticket for being on a GoPed.
I know. Well,
Crazy.
I guess I was obstructing traffic. I don't remember exactly.
How do you
what it was.
obstruct traffic with? That's what I mean, man. I'm telling you, this whole system is rigged. It's crazy. Like, how do you? Look at you. You look so sweet. You look so nice. Like you're just a nice person trying to live in a nice world, and you're getting tickets for obstructing traffic in a GoPed.
I guess so. I guess that's the world we live in.
Sorry to say this, but it's bullshit.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse my
man,
language.
shouldn't-
I'm sorry.
shouldn't
I'm sorry.
Cuss in a public place.
You're right. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's at this moment, Brad, I believe you said you stood up, correct? And you,
Yeah,
as soon as you
he said,
heard the paperwork, you were like, I have my paperwork,
It's all
right?
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do our first roll of the day, please? Do you have,
Ever.
let me just,
Thank you.
Oh yeah, fair. First roll ever for you. Okay, let me just look at your thingy here.
Mhm.
Do you have on your sheet, do you have anything that gives you, oh, I thought I added effects to these. I guess not. Oh, I did. Okay. Let me just look and see what you have here.
I have no idea what this sheet is. Terrific.
Okay, just go ahead and do a regular roll for me.
From the sheet?
You can either hit the roll button down in the macro bar, or
Okay.
you can.
It's not different.
Yep. Nope.
All right. 2, 4, 1.
So you got a 4, so it means you do the thing. That's it. So as you
Yeah.
are walking
So
up,
simple and cool.
yeah, it's very simple.
I'm
So-
going to run a quick test here for you, PB, and click this button too.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
So as you stand up and head to the counter, are you going to the same line that he was just at because you have all of your paperwork?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice there's somebody else sitting kind of close to the, I guess, counter where you're headed. She is athletic build. She's got kind of like half shaved head, asymmetrical long brown hair, but you notice very quickly she has a scar on her face. And she has her arms crossed and she's just sitting there watching everyone.
Okay.
And you just notice her as you're walking up. I'm assuming this does not deter you.
No, I'm like
Okay.
wheeling my little
Okay.
suitcase along. I'll look at her, and you're saying she looks pretty mean.
I don't know. How does she look?
Oh.
What do we see, KPP?
She's wearing just some regular jeans, and she's got a regular plain black long shirt on. She does have like a shaved side head on the left, and you do notice like there's a big scar that runs from the middle of her forehead over her left eye into the top of her cheek. But she just has very minimal makeup on. She doesn't really look menacing. She just kind of looks annoyed.
Does it look like a stylistic choice or bar fight choice of style?
Probably just aesthetic choice, not like rough and tumble.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so you approach the counter. I haven't called the next number yet, but 52? 52?
Yes, madam. I don't think 52's here. Just to confirm,
Right.
I have all of my papers in order.
Are you renewing a license?
Yes, I am. I'm just renewing one that seems to have gone out of date only recently.
Right, okay. Let me see your license,
I have all of my papers here.
please. Okay, and all of your... Wow, you have everything filled out. Well, that's lovely
Yes, and
handwriting
here
that you
is
have there.
Yes, and here is the previous license.
Right, okay. And you're Lucian? Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, wonderful. If you could just take a number here.
I have a number here. It's
Right,
87, but I
the number
understand
I'm
that-
going to give you is going to be shorter than that, and I'm going to give you 58.
Right, yes. Numbers aren't really long and short, but of course. 58,
well,
yes,
what-
perfect. Well, that puts me just about, well, what was the previous number, 52?
What do you mean? Longer? They're not long or short. What does that mean?
Oh, it doesn't matter. There really isn't much time to explain.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could...
She looks around at, like, everybody waiting. There's no rush for anything at all, and just kind of maybe tilts her head a little bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Here,
start
rush.
spreading out.
Are
the
you from
papers.
around here?
No, I'm rather... Well, I suppose... Well, yes, I'm from... Originally, I'm not from here, no, but I'm from New York. But,
Right.
yes, I'm not
yeah,
much use for a
yeah.
car in New York,
All
so
you
I've
city
decided
folk
to pick
just
one up.
rushing
Really would rather
around. Can't be
rent one.
patient. I'm sorry,
Yes,
what?
precisely. I'm afraid, yes, I'm in quite a rush. I would like to rent a car today and get on my way. So perhaps if you could look into this and then maybe do whatever it is you do. Stamps. You stamp the thing and then maybe reissue one of these.
You can take the next number, which I think is 58.
58, yes.
And I'll call you when you're ready, when it's your turn.
Yes, okay, very well. I
Thank you.
gather up the things, but I just stand there and look at her. Like, I stand like 1 foot away.
Okay. Can you not stand close to the counter, sir? I mean, you're number 58. I'm on 52 right now. 52.
Right, yes, 52's not here. Hopefully 53 isn't either.
Right. Well, if you could please return to your seat, or at least back up from the
Right, yes,
counter.
very well.
Give people some
Of course.
privacy.
Yes, no problem. I'll do that.
Great. Thank you.
My things, and I guess I'll go and sit next to the scary lady.
She looks at the woman next to her, also tending the other counter, rolls her eyes, does not make an issue to hide this fact, and gets up and leaves, walks away from the counter for a minute.
As he sits down next to me, I don't look at him, but I say, "Hey, accent, I didn't take you for a tourist."
I'm sorry. Are you speaking to me?
I just give him a look, and then I look ahead.
I assume no, and then look ahead as well and turn away from her.
Susie, can I turn on the radio? Does anyone excuse me? Does anyone care if I put the radio on? No?
No.
Great. Thank you. And she walks off.
Well, I'm glad they put on the radio. I was
They're
getting kind
trying.
of lonely in here. Very quiet, you know. I can't stand silence.
What's wrong with silence?
Well, you know, sometimes I have this tinnitus that bothers me a little bit. And I like to have something going, like the television or the radio or something, you know.
Did it just say someone drowned? Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Someone drowned out here?
Dex, roll for me, please.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, just take a look at your sheet really quickly.
Huh?
Yeah, I will give you a +1 to your roll. So you can actually roll the regular roll and then add a +1 to it. So you'll roll
So just
2 buttons.
click
Yeah,
the
just
plus
hit the
one?
roll and then hit the +1.
Roll it. Roll and then +1. Great.
Mhm.
Boom. Oh my God.
You
+1.
you did. So I gave you a +1 because of your musical inclination. Just for
Hell
those
yeah.
listening can understand why he picked up on this. But you definitely thought you heard your own song from your band for a second there before she changed the station. And yes, you did hear someone talking about a drowning, but you did pick up on that.
So I did hear
You did.
Did they play my? For sure, was that my track?
Believe it was your track. You're pretty convinced. The track was called Treading
This Water.
Yeah, Tread This Water. That's the
It
track.
played?
Yeah. Well, you could hear a bit of it before they moved. So yeah, your song just played on the radio.
Hey, sorry. What was your name again?
My name?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Autumn.
Did you hear the track that was just on before this? Boop, boop, ba-da-da, this boring elevator stuff?
No, I didn't.
Are you kidding?
No,
That's fine.
I'm sorry. Was
It's
I
fine. It's my
supposed to-
band. My band was playing. My band.
Your band.
Yeah, my band was on. I mean, well, we used to be a band, and then I went solo because, long story, bass player quit, whole thing. But my
Well,
song.
that's so exciting. Though.
Yeah,
you must have seen so much being in the band. Did you do a lot of traveling?
Well, long story once again, but we were starting a tour. We did about 6 shows, got to the 7th, and that's what brought me here, kind of. And I've been here for like 10 years now. But
all
besides that, you heard it though, right?
You know, I might have. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Can I ask someone next to me, someone else who's
Absolutely,
close?
you can.
Who do we got? I need
Beside
to
you,
find.
you have a woman with a scar. She's got her arms crossed. She maybe has like a. Katie, do you think she would have like one leg up? Is she very visibly just kind of annoyed?
Yeah, she's got one. You know when you cross your leg halfway up on a
Yeah,
chair?
where
She's got
your
one
like
that.
ankle is up on your knee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got like a little triangle situation going on.
She's
okay,
perfect. I'll talk to her.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Hi.
Did
How
you
are
just
you?
call me ma'am?
Madame?
How
That's
old do
even
you
worse.
think I am?
Oh, you look. I mean, without hitting on you in a kind of hitting on way, you look great.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, what do you need?
Did you hear the song that just played like right before this dumb elevator crap thing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, they were scanning the stations.
Yeah. Did you hear? There was this moment, and it was just like dun 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 dun. And it was like Did you hear that for a second?
I can't say that I did. What,
It's fine.
Is it important?
No, it's just I think it was my song. My song is on the radio for even the second. I mean, that's huge, right?
Are you in a band or something?
I was in a band. Yeah. But like they played it like out here. Like people know me now.
That's
Crazy.
awesome. That's great.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if you heard it.
No. I'm sorry. I'll. What's the song called?
Tread This Water.
Tread This Water.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like you're treading on water, but you don't want it to take you under. And when it does, you try and pull yourself back up. It's a whole life kind of lesson, but within a song.
His bass player dropped out.
Yeah. My bass player actually left, and so that's why the band sort of fell off. But we're always looking. Like, I'm a singer. I can fit in anywhere. I'm like Gumby, dude. Mold me up, pop me out, boom. I'll do it anywhere.
Did you grow up? Yeah. Did you grow up around water?
I mean, water makes up like 95% of us, right?
Yeah. Like the. Are you from here?
No. I'm not
Yeah.
from here. I came out here.
Cool. I will. I'll look for that song. I'll listen for it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's on. I mean, you can find it everywhere. Spotify. It's all over. I think like we just hit like 1,500 listens. So
Okay. So
things are popping.
are you still in the band currently?
No. Band broke up like 10 years ago, but like I own like the rights to most of the song. Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the
cool.
bass player.
Yeah. Does
The bass player broke up the band. We were all best
Oh.
friends, and it sort of sucked how it all happened. But
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, yeah. I'll look for it on Spotify.
thank you.
Yeah.
So cool. That's crazy. In the DMV, I love this place now. Fuck.
A woman walks in to the DMV, and she like comes through the main doors. She's wearing a very light floral shirt. The pattern is huge, very loud, and she's wearing dark black slacks. She comes in, she scans the room, sees that there's only one kind of teller person there, rolls her eyes, looks down at her piece of paper, and then walks out. The other woman still hasn't returned. 73? 73?
73. Did you say 73?
I did, yes.
Well, I was before that. I'm 58.
Right, but you're in that line, right? The special just renewal line? Trust me, it'll be faster.
Right. Yes. Well, what about if I bring all of my things up now? I really do have to leave.
Well, you can wait your turn. You can either use the number from this line or that line, but you can't do both.
Right. And what about if 73 isn't here? Nobody seems to be calling to 73, so perhaps I could take the.
There
version of 70.
we go. An old man with a cane, white hair, and kind of is working his way with all of his papers in his hand towards the line. Thank you. Please step aside, sir. I need to help this. I need to help number 73.
Do you know when the other line, the lady will be back?
Oh, I'm sure she's just taking a quick bathroom break.
Right. Yes. It's been quite a long break, actually. It's played about 3 songs on this radio here.
Right. Well, we need to stretch our legs and take a break too, sir. We can't just be here all day.
Right. Yes. Well, perhaps if you were going to be doing that, maybe you could find a rotation, staff rotation. Perhaps when one of you takes a break, the other one could take over the position, and then vice versa all day. You most likely would have regulated staff positions. One would go on break, and then that way you would have somebody come in during their lunch break. Understand? And also perhaps signs would also be very useful if somebody could say, we're going on a break here for an hour, we're going to have our lunch. Then people in here would know that they were going for lunch, and I could perhaps return.
Her eyes kind of gloss over a little bit, and then
you think it will be 5 minutes or
reaches over to her right and grabs the sign that says "Be back in 15." Stands up slowly, walks over to the neighboring desk, and sits there, maintaining eye contact with you the whole time.
Right. Yes. You understand why those signs are quite useful.
And then walks back to her station. Step aside, sir. I'm helping 73.
Yes, of course. Turn around.
You know it's going to take longer if you keep doing that.
Right. Yes. Well, it would take a lot less time if they were a little more succinct with their, Yes. My apologies. Do you think perhaps if I step outside for a moment, you could let me know if they shout 58 or 87? 87 in this line, 58 in that line.
Sure. And you see me smiling at him and just kind of nodding my head.
I appreciate that very much. I would like to step outside.
Okay.
As he's walking out, can I say something to him real quick?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just want to let him know. Hey, man, I'm going to suggest that they have like a good guy line. You seem like a good guy. So like, I'm putting it in the suggestion box just to let you know that like us good guys and girls, because 2020, baby, I'm not trying to like do anything like that. You know, good guys and girls, good girls get a line.
I'm sorry, I don't understand where morality comes in on with the driver licenses and distribution.
Oh, it's just I think it's a little bit of BS that, you know, mean people in the world, you know, get a better spot in line than the good guys.
Right, but then they have to quantify how you become mean or who's a good guy, and then I don't understand why that would necessarily mean that you get your license quicker or slower. You know,
Right.
People who run the world might be mean people, or they might be rather efficient, so they might get their license rather quicker, and that's what I'm, you know, I don't understand why they.
That's why I'm putting it in the suggestion box so we can make it a thing.
I'm not quite sure they're going to take that in. That would be a waste of your time.
That's why it's a suggestion. Doesn't take too long. I can write it in probably like 30 seconds.
I leave.
Okay. All right. Outside, what are you doing, Lucian?
I'm just getting the fuck out of there. It's driving me crazy being around all those people and the noise.
Yeah.
And the music and the smell. It's just way too cramped and too many people in there. And I literally just want to do a genuine step outside and breathe for 5 minutes situation and be on the street.
All right. So we will join you, actually. The answer to that KPP is different. Okay. Yeah, so we will actually join you outside. We'll join Lucian here. So the music that's inside the DMV is a bit muffled. You can't really hear
Thank God.
yeah, you can't really hear the office sounds as much. And you're taking a breath. What are you thinking about?
I'm frustrated because this is taking forever, and I didn't assume it would, to be honest. And the other thing I'm thinking about is redacted.
Okay. You were looking something up on your phone earlier. I just have a question for you about that. Was it in a professional setting?
Yeah, it was just a brush up.
Okay.
Just in case of.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll for me. And this time, I think we get our first roll from your sheet.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how this works. So you're going to go ahead and open your regular sheet here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you hit +2, and then you hit your normal roll.
Now, when you say hit +2.
Yeah. So down on the bottom, it shows like a blank, I guess, line where you can fill something in.
Oh, okay.
And then it gives you you can either add or subtract to that.
Notch that to a 2.
Yep, that's right. And then hit normal roll, and hopefully it works.
Okay. Input value, dice pool modifier, nothing.
Oh, that's what that should have been. So do your +2 there.
Okay. This might do 4.
Okay.
This is major failure.
It does. It does absolutely say that. Okay, so why don't you describe what it's like when Lucian starts to feel out of control? Either with, I'll let you decide if it's just impatience or anxiety, or something about the situation is becoming a little bit overwhelming for you. What does that look like?
I think I'm tapping a foot, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but is huge. And I would say probably Probably just it would manifest in some sort of like extreme frustration. So probably closer to anger than anxiety. I don't think
Okay.
I would get very anxious about it. So it would be somewhere, boiling.
Okay. And what is it like when you get angry? Are you like digging your fingernails into your palm? Like, what does it look like for Lucian when he's trying to keep that anger at bay?
So I have my phone in my hand, and I think I'm tapping it against my other hand rhythmically,
Okay.
but hard and angrily, and it's just kind of just like an endless.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing that with my real. Yeah, I'm just that kind of thing. Tapping my foot, tapping my phone.
Okay.
I don't think on the outside it would look too crazy, but that loss of control for me is a little, overt from my perspective.
Okay. As you are standing there trying to get control of yourself and maybe the situation and how you feel about it, you see kind of an older man, maybe in his early 50s, and a young teenage boy are now approaching the DMV to go inside. The teenager looks a little anxious. I think it's safe to say, you might deduce that he's maybe taking a driver's test. I think that's probably your first assumption, unless you want to roll to investigate further.
A great idea. Are there any other teenagers or children around?
Just this one so far.
You say you want me to roll? Sorry.
If you want to. So typically how it's going to go is I will just give you information, and if you want more information than what I give you, you can, kind of do your investigate, or you can try to see if you can
I want to look
deduce.
this kid over. I'm curious as to whether he's going for a test.
Okay. I figured you would be. So you can go ahead and roll, and I think this is where you can pull from your sheet, your memory page on your sheet. So you should have memories, and then it will give you either a plus or minus towards something. And I believe you have one specifically for deduction, right? I think you have a couple, which should give you some bonus dice here to roll. So while he looks this up, for those listening, how this works is typically in this game, we will roll 3 dice, and if one of them is a 4, then they succeed at the action. Now, sometimes memories that you have can add bonuses or add maybe even kind of disadvantages to the roll. So you can either add or subtract dice to your roll to kind of like make your chances better or worse.
So I feel like I can justify one of the memories, but the effect I'm not sure.
Which one? You can just tell me like where on the sheet, because I'm sure you don't want to talk about it.
Well, I remember getting my first car.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm seeing this guy, this older man, and probably his kid.
Yeah.
Going to the DMV.
Okay. So the way this will work is if you're going to use this bonus, I need you to describe this memory for me. You can also choose not to use the bonus on the roll. But you have to share with the class out loud if you choose to use it.
Okay. I'm probably frustrated. I am thinking about a few things. I'm thinking about my family. I'm thinking specifically about my probably more about my brother when I see this guy with his kid, or what I assume to be a dad and his son. And for me, I think it would remind me of going to purchase my first car. The intention of the point of buying that car was to drive away from family for the first time, to travel, to go to my university. So being so far away from home now, having that memory of driving somewhere in my dad's car, thinking about what car I'm going to get, what's the most practical car, what's the most useful car, especially since I have to do this quite not significantly long drive, but a longer drive than I've ever done before to this university by myself in this new car. I've only ever driven dad's car or the test car. Then I see this kid here, and I can remember somewhat that sort of feeling of being younger, less in control, maybe nervous about the test or going to get this car, feel that kind of anxiety, and that sensation, that little element of safety that comes from having somebody who knows what they're doing with you, who understands the situation. So I think I get a little bit of a reverb there.
Okay. I will let you add a +2 to your roll for that memory.
Okay. Let's go. Let's see. 2.
Ooh, okay. As you look at this young man who's approaching, I think your eyes fall on his t-shirt. Didn't you have a shirt just like that as a kid?
It is one of my I don't wear a lot of just t-shirts. But when I do, they are grey. Plain grey with a pocket. T-shirt with a little pocket patch on the left breast. And it's exactly the same thing. And I sleep in them a lot still.
Do you
I
still have
similar
this
looking
shirt?
things. No. Not the one that I would have had when I was younger, but I buy similar shirts all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way I would have the original one, no. I probably buy new shirts all the time. It's impractical. Keep old ones. Sentimentality is stupid. Foolish.
The young teenager nervously kind of glances your way as he is going into the DMV. He rubs his palms on his jeans before grabbing the door and opening it and heading inside with presumably his guardian or dad.
I would say extremely awkwardly out of nowhere. Are you going to? Would you like a? What are you here for?
What?
Are you purchasing a car? Are you taking a test?
Yes, I'm taking
Perhaps you're picking up a license.
I'm taking my driver's test, actually.
Right, so presumably you have all of your paperwork.
Dad? He kind of looks wide-eyed at his dad like he's already under, interrogation. And it begins outside the DMV because you're dressed so nicely. I think he's assuming that you're part of the staff or something like that. And his dad kind of looks you up and down. Yes, we do.
Yeah, you have all the paper.
Well, we have an appointment. He's gonna take his driver's test.
Right.
Can I help you?
Well, yes. I was hoping that maybe you could. If you're in there, perhaps you could take my numbers here and let me know when they call these two numbers. My number is my number is 87 and 58. You'll see. I kind of open the door a little bit. Yeah, for this queue here it's 87, and for this queue here it's 58. And if you perhaps do me a favor there, perhaps I could provide you with some dollars in cash.
He looks at you, looks at the numbers, looks at his son briefly, and then back to you. You can roll if you'd like to.
God. Oh my God. Critical failure. I don't know what that means.
Okay. How much?
Well, that I have to see what I have on me. Of course, you're rather nervous. Yes. You want something to take your mind off it. Yes. I don't know how much money I would have just in cash.
Why don't you go ahead and roll for me?
God. Oh my God. Fumble.
So you open. It's okay. You open your wallet and you should have $1,000 cash in there because you don't leave without your cards perfectly in your wallet, and you do have some cash, especially when you're traveling. But you actually only have 500 in here. It's weird. You could have sworn you had 1,000. But you do have $500.
In what notes?
That is up to you. When you pull out your travel money, what do you normally pull out?
I take a bunch of everything. I've also been caught way too many times in the USA with nothing but $100 bills.
Right.
It's the worst. So I definitely have small bills.
Okay.
Looking them up and down. How much money do they earn?
He is watching you look at the money and make this decision.
Yeah, how much money do they earn? What do they look like? Low income family, rich?
Yeah, they look like I don't know. They're wearing oversized T-shirts, both of them, dirty jeans. Their shoes are older tennis shoes, sneakers. Looks like they multi-purpose. I'll let you decide.
How about I'll give you $10 now, and then if they call my number and you come and fetch me, I'll give you another 10.
He looks
Say
insulted.
It to the kid. Say it to the kid.
Yeah, the kid is looking up at his dad. He looks insulted.
What were you hoping for here? I mean, $10. You're going to be there for no longer than 15 minutes. That's $20 for 15 minutes.
Well,
you wouldn't get
how
that
long
rate
have
anywhere else.
you been here?
Well, I've been here. Well, let me work this out. So 3 years, I'd say.
$50.
I mean, in town, $50 is an absurd price for this work. It's not even manual labor. You'll be sitting still. You simply have to listen, and when they call a number, you simply have to come out and fetch me. Absolutely absurd rate of money.
$50.
Well, then no. I'll find another child. You've really missed out on a terribly good deal here. Absolutely awful. You really should be.
The young boy is looking up at his dad like, oh man, but it was going to be $10 and another 10. And he looks disappointed, but his dad is the one still speaking to you. Enjoy your wait, sir. And he opens the door and they both head in.
Yes, quite.
Did you hand him the numbers? Because he...
No, I
was
just looking at them and pointing them out to him, I think. Whatever. I assume I have a little one of those things.
Yeah, like it's a ticket. Yeah, and it's like
I'd
hold
probably
number
did that to
paper.
him.
Yeah, like just take this number. Okay. And they go inside. Do you stay outside or do you go back in?
Well, I probably stay outside for another minute or so. I'm not going to follow them in. That's extremely awkward to just walk in with them after that exchange. Please.
So we will go back inside and we will join Dex and Autumn and our mystery woman back inside the DMV where they are calling, let's see, 78. 78.
Ten more. I have 10 more. How many more do you have?
11. So right behind you.
I'm sitting here trying to remember if that was his number or not.
You can roll. See if you remember.
A regular roll.
Yep. Unless you have something special that you want to add to it. Oh, you did the thing. You're good.
Okay. Is that his number?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He's 89. Or no, sorry, he's 87.
87, yeah.
So it's the
87
reverse. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not 78, it's 87. So maybe you take a second and you're like, oh, is that his number? No. His was, the numbers are swapped.
Okay.
Why is this song so boring? So boring. It's so boring. You gotta get it up.
I just wonder how they made a song like this for...
It's just copy paste.
15 minutes?
It's literally copy paste. That's all I do. Control C, Control V. Literally, you just take one beat, da 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 da. Control C, Control V V V V V V V V V V V V.
V. Oh,
Yeah.
That's a lot of V's.
And
I
you
didn't know
literally
there were
have-
so many V's involved with music production.
And these songs are everywhere. Like why? Like why can't I get into an elevator and hear some Led Zeppelin? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. There must be something. My buddy told me once, like if you go to Vegas, like they make it colder in there, because they don't want you to get tired. They want you to be up. So you're like constantly, your body is chilling, like getting chilly. So you're up constantly, just rolling dice, spending money. So I'm sure that there's something with elevator music. There's got to be. There has to be. Like maybe. Do you feel like dancing right now?
Quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah. Me too. That's what I don't understand. I'm getting annoyed. I'm actually annoyed.
Dex, will you roll for me, please?
No, I'm annoyed. Yeah, of
You can
course.
do a regular roll or one right off your sheet if you want to have that open and just pop the normal roll. Ooh,
Got it.
Okay. The music stops abruptly.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank
So
the
much.
Lord.
Right? Man, that was annoying.
Yeah, that was getting to be something.
It's at this time that I believe Lucian will have walked back in. You guys were talking. There's a man and his teenage son that walk up to the front of the specialty line. They wait maybe for a couple of seconds before the woman that is tending the one says, oh, you're here for your appointment, your test. And she points into the back and then they head into the back together, presumably to go take a driver's test.
Good luck.
Oh, look, there's that uppity gentleman that was at the front of the line trying to skip everyone.
Yeah. We call those guys cutters. He was trying to cut,
He was trying to cut.
but he wasn't special enough. I'm just kidding. He's probably a nice guy. He's got a nice shirt.
Hmm.
Can everyone roll for me, please? Just a regular, uncontested roll from your sheet.
Can you remind me how to roll?
Yes, you can do.
Bottom left is the.
You can either
Of the
do.
man.
Right.
Yep,
Okay, cool.
You can either hit that roll
Just
button.
roll.
Yep, or you can roll off your sheet. Okay, perfect. Dex, you're feeling pretty relieved that the music has stopped, although it is a little bit eerily quiet in here now. You can kind of maybe hear a pin drop. You can hear the shuffling of, denim against denim where people are impatiently moving their legs and bouncing their legs up and down, the squeaking of shoes on the floor. Lucian, you feel a chill down your spine. Lore, it's happening now. And you know that. A man walks into the DMV. He's wiry, very tall, wearing a leather jacket. He's carrying a duffel bag, but most alarmingly, he's wearing a plastic mask. And on it is a painted, smiling, almost cartoonish face. And he's got blonde, wavy plastic hair. He looks around the lobby, raises his arm, and fires 6 shots into the air. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck, dude?
The fuck? Okay.
All right, cool.
Holy shit! That
Wow.
was loud. Got me. Oh man,
Yo.
I have chills.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's scary.
Well, we're gonna break. So thank you everyone for
All
watching
right.
so far. If you have not done so, please follow all of these amazing people. Wonderful players. If you have Twitch Prime, throw them a follow and a Twitch Prime sub, please. If you want to support Tablestory, there are lots of ways you can do that. Join our Discord. Tell everybody about the show. If you want to support monetarily, you can do that by heading over to our Patreon. We've got character sheets, adventures for you and your table. You can submit NPCs for your favorite shows, including this one. Actually, those will be open next week.
No way.
Yeah, and then we'll be back in a moment. So stretch your legs,
Yay.
take a potty break, wash your hands, and come back. We'll be back shortly.
Remember to wash your hands, guys. Don't
Yep.
end up like me.
Wash your fucking piss mittens.
Myth, are you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Myth.
We may not run into him. We may not. It depends
True
on what you
that.
guys
That's
do.
so badass.
So we'll see.
All right.
I'm just fucking kidding. I'm not going to play this song for 5 minutes.
Well, I'm not too sure what you want from me, but I suppose thank you so much for joining us, and we shall see you after a short break. Well, I'm not too sure what you want from me, but I suppose. Thank you so much for joining us, and we shall see you after a short break.
And welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting for us while we took that quick break. We're going to go ahead and dive right back in. So we last left off with a gentleman coming into the DMV. He was tall, wiry, and his face was covered by a mask. And on it was the smiling, happy cartoon face. And it's got like wavy blonde hair, that, plastic. So you can't really see anything behind the mask at all. And he looks around. He has a duffel in his left. He's holding onto a duffel in his left hand. And he raises his right arm into the air and fires 6 shots. What do you do?
Oh my God.
Get your hands in the air and you gotta get your cell phones in the bag. Cell phones in the bag. Come on, here we go.
What if we don't have cell phones?
Well, you gotta have something. Put something in the bag. Come on. Come on, you got enough time.
I have a protein bar and I have a number 2 pencils.
Right. Yeah, then how did you get here, lady? Put your keys in the car. Put your keys in the bag. There we go.
Okay.
I give him my keys. Here.
All right, in the cell phone. Put that in. Come on. Cell's in the bag. Hey, you as well. Come on. Oh, look at you. You got your license. Look at you. Where's your cell phone? Daddy, where's your cell phone? Yeah, put it in the bag. There we go. Thank you.
I put $500 cash in there.
Do you put your phone in?
No.
Okay. Autumn, do you put your phone in? Do you have a phone even?
No, she does not have a phone.
Okay, so she
puts the pencils and a protein bar in.
I put my phone in. I put everything I have on my body went in.
So
I'm even giving him my nose ring.
So
I'm like taking it off.
Okay.
I'm freaking out. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you take your nose ring out. Are you shaking when you do this, or are you?
Yes.
Okay, so you're trembling as you take your nose ring out and you hand over your wallet, your keys, your phone, your nose ring. Do you give him anything else?
Come on.
I had a receipt from a Chipotle.
Do you throw in the receipt from Chipotle?
Literally
everything. Okay, that's why I was asking.
I will have nothing.
You
left.
have nothing on your person now. Okay.
Yeah, I bought a burrito bowl.
What kind of burrito bowl? I'm curious.
Well, it's half chicken, half steak.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
With corn, salsa, the mild kind, because I'm a bitch. That's what Dex would say. And like Yeah, and lots of sour cream and holy shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a bad order, bud. All right, great, thank you. Now you, come on, what you got? Come on, in the bag. Here we go.
I casually stand up and it's like I pull out a phone from my pocket, but it looks like it's never been touched, and I throw it into his bag.
All right. Thank you. Okay, looks like righty here. Looks like I'm next. I'm here to get my license redone, and I didn't like the picture on my last one, so I figured this one was gonna work a little bit better. All right. And you see, he starts to strut up towards the desk, and he puts a pistol on the desk. He goes, "I'd like to get my stuff redone."
What?
I gotta renew my license.
Do you have your paperwork? Okay. Okay. I don't know how I can help you, sir.
You have there, all right? Let me back behind there, and I know you got something in this place, don't you?
What?
Open up the buzz the door. Let me back.
Okay.
Let me back. Come on.
Please roll. If you have anything that can intimidate, you can add to it. Or if you have a memory that you feel like sharing to add to this, you can.
Holy shit.
Otherwise, it will just be a regular roll.
I rolled 3 4s.
Okay. That is what we call the rule of threes. Tell us what happens.
All right. So, the lady gets a little flustered, and she runs over and buzzes the door.
Okay. Let me just buzz it.
All right, you. Come on, you're coming with me. And I point to one of the.
You will be taking
two, I
Lucian.
Lucian.
He rolled during the break.
Yeah, get fucked, Lucian.
I'm sorry. Yes. What is it?
Small, dainty hands. I'm gonna need that to, twist the dial back there. Come on.
To what? Twist the pile? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying underneath the mask. I'm more than happy to help. You would like me to?
I have a lot of time, buddy. Come on.
I literally have no idea what he wants me to do, so I just start grabbing.
Following me. Let's go. We gotta get back.
I got my hands out, following him.
That's right. Come on. You get in the front. I think.
So you.
Where are we going, lady? Show me to the vault.
Vault?
Yeah. I know you got some back here, right?
We don't have a vault. This is a fucking DMV. What's wrong with you? This isn't a bank.
Lady.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to have to scare you.
Well, I'd say that's
I
past.
don't like being angry, but I'm starting to get a bit steamed here.
Okay. She leads you into a back room, opens the door, and there is a vault.
Can I run? Can I run?
You absolutely can run if you'd like. Please hold. So she opens the door, and there is a vault here. So we are going to pause here on Lucian and our mystery man in a mask and the woman at the counter of the DMV. And we're going to switch back to the crowd that was left out.
I'm just going to stand up in motion. We all need to go now. And I'm going to bolt for the door.
Okay, go for it. As you run towards the door, you notice there appears to be like a big bar that he has placed on the door on the other side, which probably, actually, I don't know. You might have to roll for that. I think that would strike you as odd because he's alone.
Well, I've played a lot of video games, so I know that usually.
I will take that justification. It's weird to you that there is a bar on the outside. It looks like he's acting alone, so you might now think he might not be alone. There might be someone else because the door has been locked and from the outside.
I motion to him, like try quietly to try to get his attention, and I flash him a badge, and I put my mouth up to go shh.
I slowly, does she have an open seat next to her?
Yes.
Actually, I shouldn't do that. No. I go back to my seat. I go back to my seat and settle-ish.
I stand up. Where is Autumn and where is Dex in relation to me?
I'd say, so you were closest to the counter when he walked by and gave up the phone. So I'm going to let you guys say that you were in very close proximity together because you had to huddle together to put your shit in his bag.
Okay.
So they're up against the wall-ish facing you. Yeah.
I'm going to lean in and whisper to them. Obviously, we can't leave. We got to go help. Do you want to help me? And I flash a butt of a gun underneath my shirt.
I have no training in law enforcement.
I like made like $3 million in GTA 5.
I just kind of nod my head at him. I mean, that's a little bit of experience. I mean, it's something. It's something. Yeah. Okay, we have to come up with a plan. I mean, are you friends with that man?
Who, the special guy?
Yeah. Do you know him?
No.
Okay. I stand up and I pull my gun out and I start going over to the door that they went through. Like, I kind of like secret agent style huddle along the wall. And I'm assuming the door is closed now, correct?
Yes. Oh, yes. They closed it behind them. So you can move down the hallway. I will need you to roll to be able to do this.
Okay.
If you have a memory that you are willing to share to give you a bonus, you can do that, or you can just do a straight roll.
I'm going to do a straight roll.
Okay. Oof. I'll let you role play that out, but that is not a success.
So I'm going to go down the hallway. How far is the door from the main lobby area?
There are a couple of doors down the side. So there's like an office break room. There is a couple of other rooms that they seem to use for maybe people taking tests, things like that. So I'd say this door that they went through is all the way kind of at the end of the hall. So you've got maybe 5 offices in between the counter and the end of the hall.
I'm gonna just quickly and quietly get to the door and jiggle the handle. And I'm assuming because of my roll, the handle, it's locked.
Yes.
So I'm gonna come back out and look around the counter. Can I reach the button to buzz open the door?
Sure, we can try.
From the outside. Okay.
Go ahead and make another roll for me. Yes, you can buzz it, and it unlocks the door.
Hey, don't come back here. Ivan.
Hey, I lean in to Dex. I could really use some help.
I'll be back.
Yeah. What do I need? Huh?
Well, I could use some backup. Like. I just, if you come with me.
Shit. Yeah. Oh,
why don't you come with me too? I need someone to keep someone to hold the door open in case we need to get out fast.
I'll be his backup to your backup.
Okay.
We can just have a chain of backup.
We got double backup. Is there anything I can grab that's like a long stick, flashlight, something?
Autumn grabs a fire extinguisher thing and just
holy shit, yeah.
Nice. Okay. You can have +1 to your next roll for that, Autumn. And sorry, Dex, you were trying to grab something long other than the fire extinguisher. Okay.
I see a stapler, and that's just not going to be good.
Yeah, so I think we see Dex doing that, like behind the counter, like fumbling around on the counter, trying to find something to grab. Go ahead and roll, Dex. If you have a memory that you can use here, I will let you use it. I feel like you do have one.
I do.
You do, and you can use it, but you'll have to share it with the class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want the best possible outcome in this.
Okay.
This is my goddamn life. Okay. So I remember being really young, and my best friend growing up, his name was Kevin Meyer, and he was like, you know, those best friends that like they get you in the most trouble, but god damn it, they're the best people in this world, and you love them so much. And I remember when I was 13, so super young, we memorized and went through many of the illegal but not too illegal things of the anarchist cookbook, which is creating bombs and creating drugs, but like it's just a really fucked up book. And I remember just how to put things together, kind of to make a weapon or to make a bomb. And I memorized it front to back. So I would love to use that to allow me to see things in this room that I could put together.
Okay.
It'll make Kevin proud. Kinda.
Yeah, that's perfect. So I will go ahead and let you roll, and you can add 2 to this roll.
Great. So I click roll and then +2 or +2?
So you can go to your sheet now, and on the front of your sheet, it'll say normal roll. You just click that button, and then a pop-up window will appear, and you can add +2 to it. And then you hit OK, and then it'll give us a fancy roll.
Ooh, okay. And that's under just Dex?
Yep, just under your regular one, not your memory page.
Got it. So normal roll.
Yep, and then you add 2 to it when the prompt pops up.
Love it. Here we go.
That is a savvy success. What do you make, Dex?
What do I make? Okay.
Yeah. Now, just for those listening and for you players, because this is our first session, you've rolled 2 4s now. So it can be more than just a bat. I will let you do it because you're role playing and use your imagination, but you can get creative here and you can make a strong item. You did a savvy success.
Great. So I noticed I noticed under like third teller's desk, bottom right side, there was a bat, which was a great starting point. And noticed the duct tape, obviously the tape, they had tape on the main desk, duct tape on the bottom to keep this joint rolling. Not smoking, but like the joint of the place rolling. And so I took the duct tape and there was in one of the drawers that I pulled out very quietly, there was nails.
Nice.
So I duct taped through on the bat, nails onto it and wrapped it a good 40 times.
Okay,
and created
so
a nail bat.
we see Dex grab. So it like he's so far we've seen him like kind of trembling. He handed over a receipt for his burrito bowl, but now all of a sudden he's just okay. He runs over to the office. He's grabbing a bat that has been hidden under the desk. He opens several drawers until he finds a bunch of like maybe a toolbox. He kind of pulls the toolbox out, sets it down on top of the counter, knocks it over, pulls out a bunch of nails and attaches them and punches through the duct tape that he is wrapping around until he has essentially made a bat with nails on it. And then he kind of maybe straightens his jacket and looks over at our FBI agent.
Super weird.
Yeah.
Because it's a Louisville 2. Louisville is like the bat, but it has the number 2 and 2 is like my number. So like, I don't know why, but that just tripped me out a little bit. But not in this moment. It's too fast, but it is there. Louisville 2.
So as you've got your lucky number, you've got the bat and you get ready to kind of like head over there. You say to yourself, I'm going to make, and then you stop because you can't remember, you were going to make somebody proud, but you can't remember their name. Maybe it's the adrenaline.
Yeah, I'm going to make the person proud.
And now we're going to switch scenes. In the back room with the vault, we are joining Lucian, the poor woman at the front of the DMV, and our masked man.
All right. So where is it around here? You're leading me through these long halls here.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's right here. It's a very small safe. You know, it's that right there.
Oh, this is
I mean, I don't even know what's in there.
All right. This is why we need you here, bud. All right, why don't you open this up? I got your back. Here we go. Come on.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea how to open this safe. What's the code, man?
Safe. Use the guy. I don't know. Ask them. What's the safe, lady? What's the code?
I don't know.
Well, you better go find out, lady. All right?
You want me to leave?
I don't know. You stay here. Why don't you? You got your phone or something? Who do I talk to?
You took my phone.
Shit. All right. Hold on. Is this one yours? Is it?
No.
Shit. All right. Is it this one?
No.
Damn it. All right. Shit. All right.
Yes. That one's mine.
Perfect. All right. Good.
Okay.
Now there we go. All right.
Okay. And you want me to get the code for the safe? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going.
All right.
She is typing in something into her phone.
Everybody hear that?
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Just me.
Okay. It's 798889.
I definitely fucked this up.
Do you want to roll for it?
I would like
Or
to
are
roll
you
for it.
purposely fucking it up? I guess is my question.
No, I can't imagine that I am able to function very well as
Okay.
gun.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Go ahead and roll. If there's a memory that can help you out that you want to use, or if you just feel like he wouldn't even be focusing on that, we can do that too.
No, I doubt I would.
Okay.
I would have a memory that I can really rely on.
Okay. Then go ahead and do a regular roll.
All right, maybe I do pull it off.
Okay. Yeah, you do. So you punch in 798889. It's not a tourney safe. It's a punch in the number safe code. Yep.
Oh, then that's why I do it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. I can do that.
Because you were like, oh
Anyone
God,
can
I'm going to
do
have to
that.
go left. And then literally anybody
Yeah, I
can
can do
punch
that
your
with
numbers.
my eyes closed. You could have shot me and I'd still do that.
Okay.
Numpad, I thought it was gonna be. Thank
Oh
you.
God. Okay. So you punch those numbers in, and then we hear a beep, and then
There you go,
the
sir.
safe
I
opens.
open it up.
All right, out of the way. Move.
Oh,
Get
oh,
out.
oh,
Of
God.
course.
I don't think there's anything in there. This is a DMV.
Yes. Well, sir, you know that the response time for the authorities is under 11 minutes in New Orleans, so you really are running out of time. I'd say about 9 minutes have passed.
All right, that's enough. All right, it's actually not bad like those odds. Here we go. Look at here.
And there's a gold bar in this safe. Lucian, roll for me.
Fucking gold bar in there. What the fuck?
That's fucking weird. Why is there a gold bar here in the DMV?
Also, those are my numbers. Back and forth.
Fucking wild.
Well,
What? That's been here this whole time?
That's right.
Right.
Very much. Now let's get the hell out of here. Come on, let's go. Back
I
to
don't
the
know.
front.
Is it well? Okay, yes, very well.
Upsy daisy. Here we go. Come on.
Okay.
Do whatever he says.
All right.
I think I might pass out.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Not back here. No. All right. Yep. Keep moving. There we go. Can't have you passing out on us.
Okay.
There we are. Just keep moving.
So we're walking back down the hall. Okay. I need you to make our first contested roll, please.
Me?
So,
Me?
nope, sorry, not Lucian. Our masked man. So
All
on
right.
your sheets. Oh shit.
Is it here?
That'll work. Because I didn't want you to reveal your character name if you didn't want to. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. So for those listening, contested rolls are a little bit different. Normally it's if you get a 4, you succeed. With a contested roll, the person fighting against you rolls the same set of numbers. Whoever gets higher wins the encounter. So as you walk out and down the hallway, the door to one of the offices where the man and his young son were taking a test, it pops open and smacks you in the face.
Ah, shit. What the?
Lucian, do you do anything in this moment?
Fuck no.
Okay. Okay, you are able to recover and get your feet. What do, masked man?
I think I'm gonna slam the door as hard as I can, maybe even in the frustration, hold my nose for a bit, and then just throw a shoulder into the door. Just close it. Whoever's in the way, hopefully I break some fingers.
Okay, go ahead and another contested roll, please.
All right.
Yeah, okay. You slam the door shut, and there's a shout. A young teenage boy, you've closed his fingers in the door, and he's like screaming and whimpering on the other side of the door. Do you try to lock the door or keep it shut? Or do you just close
I'm
it?
gonna scoot. I'm gonna, with my gun hand, I'm gonna grab the chair that's nearby, and I'm gonna stick it under the doorknob there and kick it under. Let's go, come on.
Okay, one more roll for me.
Right,
I just want
let's
to see
go.
how well this is kept up. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay, so you do that,
Yeah.
and nobody tries to stop you.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
When you say we, I really
Keep
would.
on moving, keep on moving.
Yeah.
We only got, what, another 4 minutes or so before we get a response?
Yes.
That's right. So let's, we don't like those odds, do we? We don't. I do. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Come
of
on.
course.
Up two, right foot in front of the other. Perfect.
So now we are in the main hallway, and we see, I believe, our police officer, Dex, and Autumn. What do you do? We're going back in time a little bit, so this is before they've come down the hallway. What is your plan of action?
Autumn is just clutching this fire extinguisher, like, she's a little shaky, but just in case, she knows how to throw something.
I see the baseball bat that Dex has made, and I look at him going, nice. And I slowly start moving towards the door. Can I hear him, the masked man, yelling like that he's getting closer to the door?
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't think he's hiding it. Are you, masked man?
No.
I didn't think so, yeah. I don't
Okay.
think he's hiding his actions very well, or on purpose at all. He's not making it an
So
issue.
I put my hand up and try to stop them. And I feel like we're in like a V formation where I'm kind of in the front with the gun and have them behind me. I think he's coming back, so maybe we should just get ready. I don't think, where are you going to run to?
You're right. I don't know. Stupid thing I said.
I mean, you have a baseball bat with some nails on it.
Yeah, but I'm not fighting zombies right now. There's a person.
Yeah, well, hopefully you won't have to use it. And so I'll take my gun out and aim it at the door.
Okay. And do you do anything else? Dex, I believe, is holding his bat up on the ready. And Autumn was holding the fire extinguisher ready to throw it. And are you all just
she's not really
waiting?
thinking clearly right now because, it might be even better if she was extinguishing, like maybe blind the guy.
Yeah.
But she's only thinking of like throwing it.
Okay, that's her first
So,
reaction because this is
that's her first reaction,
terrifying,
yes.
very intense situation. Okay. Is anybody doing anything else before they come through the door?
While I'm holding my gun up at the door, what's your names?
I'm Autumn.
Dex.
My name's Laura. It's nice to meet you.
This is an awesome meeting situation.
Yeah.
It's nice to know someone's name sometimes. And I just fix my gaze on the door.
And in that moment, they come through the door. Who is first?
I kick it open.
Yeah, you kick it open. I'm assuming you're first then. And you've got the other two kind of behind you, or
I kick it open and I funnel them through.
Okay. Who's first? Lucian or the DMV woman?
I guess me.
Okay.
Based on my luck this day.
Okay.
And I'm going to eat a bullet.
Okay. So you go through the door first. Lore, do you fire?
No.
Okay.
Do I see her with a...
Yes. Yeah, she's right down there at the end of the hall. She's got a gun pointed at you.
Oh, blood. I duck down a little and get down. Not on the ground, but like I assumed she's with him. So I react as it.
Oh dear God. Oh God.
You two just get down, and then I'm just going to try to maneuver my weapon to aim it at the masked man.
Oh God. Oh God.
Get down. Okay. I start getting down on the ground.
Down on the ground. Oh dear God.
Okay, all right. Easy.
They get down on
Looks
the
like
ground.
someone's got themselves a big brain or a lot of gray matter. I'm hoping for the second.
He lifts up his mask to reveal his face. He has a very strong, pronounced nose and jaw. He's got pronounced cheekbones as well. He looks very, very thin. His eyes are wild and excited, and his hair is kind of also wild and like a light brown, maybe blonde. And he looks excitedly at Lore.
Well.
What'd you get? What did you find?
You know what I came for. Except I don't feel like I've gotten everything, you know?
Just put your hands up.
They're up.
Where's your gun?
He gestures to his pocket, and then he reaches inside and pulls out the gun. Holds it up for her.
Just leave it out.
All right.
And I'm gonna slowly inch towards him with my gun, like tracking on him.
Yeah.
And I step through the door frame. You have to show it to me.
All right.
He opens his jacket and shows her the gold bar.
Okay,
Ow.
I put my gun down and I stick it in my back of my pants. And I reach into a pocket on the other side and I pull out something that's just like a shiny gold container.
It's no bigger than a lipstick tube. It looks very strange though.
Okay. You know the deal. There's 3 rides. Don't do more than one.
I have to take a ride.
All right. Give me the bar.
All right.
Dex.
I take the bar and I hand him
What the devil's
tube.
going on?
It's not part of it. It's not part of it.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
I have to take a ride out. You said there's one of 3 cars waiting for me.
But you know the rules.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
And he raises his gun and he fires.
Who does he shoot?
Lucian.
Lucian, please roll for me.
The worst day ever. I just wanted to get a driver's license. I had my paperwork and everything. I could have been out of here and 233 fail.
You are shot in the chest. Right here.
Oh my god.
Right next to your heart. You feel a sharp sting. Describe what you're thinking of and what happens when this explosion in your chest.
Okay, first of all, I'm convinced I'm about to die. I'm thinking that this is the worst day ever and I should have just stayed outside and paid the kid more money. And then I'm just freaking out on the ground. Blood seeping out through my
Autumn
shirt,
just
holding on.
immediately drops her fire extinguisher and runs over to Lucian.
Do you try to stop the bleeding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you do that?
She doesn't have any extra cloth or anything, so she just like applies pressure with her hands. That's the only thing she can think to do in this panic right now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me. Blood is pooling out of Lucian, and I think it's maybe overwhelming. So go ahead. Your hands are shaking. They're covered in blood. It's not like in TV, where it's a little bit. It is gushing out of him, and you are trying to stop it, but nothing seems to be helping.
I'm sorry. I think that this just I can't stop it.
I can't see.
I reach into his duffel bag, the masked man's duffel bag, and I pull out a phone and I throw it to her. Call 911.
Hey.
And then I pull up my gun and I shoot the masked man in the chest.
Go ahead and roll. Masked man, I'm assuming you are not contesting this.
No.
I didn't think so. She shoots you square in the face and you fall to the ground.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Are you gonna call? Are you gonna call the cops? Do you want me to?
Yes, I'm calling them.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Tell them to come here fast.
Could I be able?
Hello? Yes. A man has been shot. I'm at the DMV. Yes, please hurry. Okay, they want me to stay on the line. Is that okay?
Yeah, you stay on the line. I appreciate your help.
Okay.
And I run out the door. I run down the hallway. I jump over Lucian's body and I run out the door.
Okay.
Oh,
she is gone.
They'll be here soon.
What do I do? What do? What the fuck do I do? What do I do right now?
Dex, can we use your shirt for the bleeding?
Yes, sure. I like rip/pull off, take off the shirt, give him anything. My beanie. I give him my beanie. Just put it on the blood. I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know what to do.
You take off your shirt, you take off your beanie. It's
everything, all
similar.
of it.
Yeah, it's similar to what we saw when he panicked and gave over his burrito receipt. He's literally just stripping. He's taking almost everything off aside from maybe his jeans, and he sees Autumn kind of, her hands covered in blood. She's holding the phone and she's struggling to maybe put pressure on his chest. Dex, do you take your clothes and put pressure on Lucian's chest? Only
if she tells me to. I don't know. I've seen it in like I used to watch like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like I used to watch shows where that's what they do. So if she says so, or like if that's what she's doing, sure.
Autumn.
Well, what do we do to stop bleeding if someone's been shot?
You just please put pressure on the wound.
They put pressure on the wound.
Shit.
So just keep pressure on it.
We've got dispatch. We're on the way. Please stay on the line.
Okay, thank you.
Stay calm.
That's right.
Lucien has passed out. His eyes rolled into the back of his head, and he's laying there.
Dying.
Blood is still pooling out of his chest.
He's dying.
Well, don't say that now. They're on the way. They're on the way.
At this time, 2 paramedics come in, busting through the door, and they come and they are kind of moving you out of the way a little bit, Dex. You pull back with your coat and your beanie, and it's soaked in blood, and you can't take your eyes off Lucien. I feel like you know him from somewhere before. In this moment, you look at him and you're studying his face, and I think you recognize him, but you can't place from where.
I need you to step back.
The paramedics now are putting him on top of a stretcher. They are working on him. One of them turns and asks you, Autumn and Dex, if you are coming in the ambulance.
Yes, I will. I want to make sure that he's okay.
I got blood on me. Is that okay?
Are you coming or not?
Yes, I'll come.
All right, we got to go now. We got to get in the ambulance now.
Okay. Are there cops there?
All right.
Put pressure on the wound. Push harder.
Do you need my help?
No, you two can just stay over there. We're gonna get him into the car, and then we're gonna go. We got to go now. He's lost a lot of blood.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We got ourselves a 1047. We are trying our best to decompress.
Make the decision about the right there about the floating. Yes.
Get a morphine drip going, please.
You are riding.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You are riding in the back of this ambulance now, Dex and Autumn. I need you both to roll for me.
Autumn is holding Dex's hands with hers.
Okay. Is anybody holding Lucien's hand? Or touching him in any way?
I don't think so.
I'm not.
Okay.
We've got a level 3 trauma. Please prepare the ER.
Dex.
Can I?
Yep.
just because like he looks really familiar and it's weirding me out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I look closer at him?
Yeah, go ahead and make another roll. Do you have anything that would help you with this? Like a recognition or any memory that you are willing to share?
No.
Okay, go ahead and just roll. Yeah, man, you know him from somewhere, but you don't know where. But you recognize him now that you can see him like this. Serene, kind of covered in blood, but you recognize him from somewhere.
I'm gonna grab his hand then, if I know him. If this is like someone I ran into or have energy, I have exchanged energy with him in my life, I will grab his hand.
Lucian, I need you to make a roll for me, please. You can have a +1. Dex is holding your hand.
Okay.
Okay. It's at this moment that the paramedics start to panic a little bit. Maybe not panic. Panic probably isn't the right word, but they are pretty concerned.
His pulse is getting very, very weak. Jackson, can you hand me that, please?
Yes, here.
Okay. We had to wrap it. I mean, he's losing a lot of blood. Get a transfusion going. Get the normal saline drip.
Lucian, your eyes open. You are awake for a moment.
Sir?
Sir, are you okay? Do you know your blood type, sir?
Sorry, what is happening? Oh God.
It's very important. Do you know your blood type?
Yes, of course, yes. O negative.
Get the blood.
Here. There you are.
I need the paramedics to do a regular roll, 1 each, please. Okay. Lucian, you start to feel very, very dizzy, and you pass out again.
Oh.
His eyes closed.
His eyes do close, yes.
Right. He was here for a minute. At least we got the blood type. How do you know this man?
Vitals are critical.
Me? I don't know. I don't know how I know him, but I know him. He was at the DMV. We're both DMV people. We talked about a suggestion box. I don't know how I know him though.
You're not family. Do you know his next of kin?
His kid? I don't know his kid.
No, next of kin. His family, his parents. Does he have kids? Does he have anybody that we can reach?
I have no idea.
Okay. Can you search his wallet? And I'll pass the wallet over to Dex. If I can find it in his pocket.
Dex, go ahead and roll for me. Your hands are covered in blood, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to go digging through. This is actually going to be a contested roll for reasons. Lucian, go ahead and contest this. I'm assuming that you will have. You want him to not find this.
Do I contested roll as well?
Yeah. So, but what you'll do is you open your character sheet, not your memory page, and you hit the contested roll.
Got it. No modifier.
Whoever has the higher number will win. You are fumbling through the wallet, and you recognize the driver's license immediately, and you pull it out. In fact, it was tucked in the front because he had everything prepared. He had all of his paperwork ready. He had put the ID right in the front so that he could easily access it. You pull it out, and you see Lucian Long. What other details does he see on this driver's license, Lucian?
Born. This would be a British driver's license, I would imagine. So it would have my my previous address in Cambridge, England. I don't think it would have anything else on it apart from it would look really. It's green and different looking. So yeah, I think.
I wouldn't even know that's a driver's license, to be honest. Does it have a picture on there?
Yeah, it looks like a slightly younger version of me.
Awesome.
It would say DVLA instead of DMV, if that's what you have on your driver's licenses.
I think I found something.
Does it say if he's an organ donor?
What does that look like?
There's like usually a little.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Back.
It definitely wouldn't say that. It's
Nothing on here about organs being donated.
Okay, thank you.
What? But why? Why are we going to donate his organs? He's going to be.
I just need to know for the paperwork. Hopefully, we won't have to do that.
Why do you guys fill out paperwork when someone's dying? Why is that a thing?
No, it's for later. Right now, we're focused on him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
His vitals are critical. I think we. All right, lung is successfully decompressed. We're good
Okay.
for now.
He flatlines.
Okay. Start doing CPR. Start doing chest compressions.
Go ahead and roll. No, that's a fail. I think from one of you. Is yours the dot KPP before that?
Yes.
Okay, so you are doing CPR on his chest, but he is not responsive. Lucien, go ahead and roll for me. His body jerks a little bit. He seems to maybe almost like he's going to respond to the CPR, but unfortunately he does not.
Keep trying.
Go!
Keep
Do something more! Do more!
We're doing it.
2,
This is the best we can.
4.
But bring him, like back. Bring this guy. Bring him back to life.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I'm. But like you should
Sure.
bring him back to life.
Jackson, we gotta call it.
Don't call anything. The only thing you're gonna call is bringing him back to life. Bring the guy back to life.
Oh, this poor young man.
He was here like 10 minutes ago with us. He was just right here. He was here. He was in the DMV. You gotta keep working. You always see in these shows, they gotta keep going.
Dex, I think they did everything that they could.
They're not trying hard enough though. They gotta keep going. Please, like, I think I know him.
While he's yelling, I'm getting vials and syringes out, and I'm trying to inject things that would hopefully start his heart again, trying to do everything I can to
Go ahead and
restart him.
One more contested roll.
With me?
With me.
Okay.
You have to beat a 13.
I rolled. I got a 7.
Oh, okay. He does not respond.
It's impossible.
Sir, we've tried everything.
What about paddles? The clear 480, whatever you say. What about those?
So we've tried that.
Sir, he got shot at close range.
I'm sorry.
Well, but thank you for doing what you could.
ZM. EM47.
Pronouncing a Lucian Long. C-step. 53. On the hour.
Cancel level 3 trauma. Patient will be dead on arrival.
Lucien is gone. And that's where we're going to end our episode 1.
I'm so upset.
Brad, you can come back.
You son of a... How much I spent on this shirt?
Oh, this is the first episode.
Yeah.
This should be episode 27. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
Are you
I
kidding?
can breathe. How is everybody?
Gone.
We get
Gone.
They're gone.
This is my workout for the day.
Whew. How are we feeling?
It's gonna be like that every week.
I'm suspicious.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm suspicious. I don't think anyone's gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I do not believe he's actually dead.
Like, was that just a memory? Or fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know, I thought that underneath the mask was going to be Dex. Because you were like, oh, he's tall and lanky, and that's how he described himself in the beginning. But it wasn't. It was mathematical all along. Of course it was.
Oh my God, such a good Robert. That was
That was
good.
very, 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 very good.
Legit.
I
So
was
impressive.
Very impressed with that. Yeah.
And the undercover cop, was she a cop or working with her the whole time?
Yeah, there was a lot to unpack there a little bit, I think.
I have another theory.
Would you like to share it with the class?
Please.
That Robert dude was some sort of, I don't know what he was, I don't know what the hell she gave him, but he was going to any length to get it.
He's like a time traveler or some shit.
Right?
When she was like, there are only 3 uses, I'm like, he's gonna fucking travel in fucking time.
He's an addict.
Or die and come back.
And he would do anything for that gold bar.
Yeah. Whatever she gave him was definitely like, that's something.
He was going to any length to get it.
You guys are in the middle of such an intense theory, and someone dropped 100 gift subs.
No one listened to my
Holy
shit.
shit. Holy shit.
The reaction.
I do have to tell you all, you can add a memory of today to your sheet, Lucy and you included. You can describe it however you like, and I will give you bonuses after, depending on how you write the memory. Whether
Oh my God.
And keep in mind, whether you feel strong or weak in the memory will affect how it will affect your role play in the future.
That is so
However, there are bonuses for purposely choosing a poor memory or a poor experience or a negative bonus. So it's not just about picking, moments that make you feel good or strong.
Okay.
How to add memories, but okay.
You'll have to add a new page, which I can do after. I can do that after the show. But
This is the coolest
I'm so confused.
D&D blind play ever.
I know, like there were so many elements that I was just like, I felt like I don't know. I'm gonna need to like decompress a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll actually wrap up the episode. We'll probably stay on our call a little bit, but I just want to thank everyone for coming out today, for being here. I see there were a lot of people in the chat. I almost passed out. So Classy Packs, thank you so much for that raid. I saw Lucifer in the chat as well. I see a lot of the Nocturne cast here, which makes me very happy. And I want to say Lucifer did the art here up on the top of our 3 main characters here, and then we also have the lore art, and I never put the other art, our masked man, when he revealed his face. So we do have, and shout out to Murgles for those 2, the art there for those. That was amazing. Shout out to Peachy Pixelate for the amazing music used throughout the episode today. I know we only heard
awful.
Yes. Well, the DMV track, he specifically went out of his way to be like, he's like, I'm gonna repeat the same 4 bars and drive everyone crazy. So it was fucking great.
So sorry.
It's perfect. It's fucking perfect.
It worked.
But yeah, it was.
This what?
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much I don't know yet.
There were 6 clues in today's episode. See if you can find them all.
Oh my God.
Yep. Well, there might have even been more than that, but
maybe even more.
I spoke to my sister this weekend, and she told me that her blood type was O negative, and I said, "What's mine?" And she said, "I don't know." And mine is either B negative or O neg. So I was like, "Hey, I'll take that one."
The moment you said O neg, I was like, "Oh, that's like 2 minuses off of my roll," because O neg is the universal donor, but they can only receive from other O negs. It's the worst one.
The worst one to receive.
Yeah.
And I like, you were like, "What blood type are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I spoke to my sister about this like yesterday." So I went O negative, and then I was like, "Wait, no, anything but that one." So yeah, it was just because it was the first one that came to mind. It might be the one I have in real life as well. I don't actually know.
Yeah, it's mine. I'm
50-50
constantly
shot.
terrified I'm going to be in an accident and there won't be
Yeah.
enough blood to save me.
It's scary.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's just
It's also
regular
a lot to
anxiety.
Daily.
But yeah, thank you again, everybody, for coming out. I'm Pumpkinberry. I've been the narrator of Mood today, as they've given me for Nocturne. So much love to everybody in the chat for hanging out. Join our Discord if you would like to theorycraft. Everything will be hidden. So if you if you want spoilers or if you don't want spoilers, you just want to leave a message for the cast. Right now, the cast doesn't know anything, so they're not allowed to be in the Discord, but I will pass your message along. I am in there. There will come a time, hopefully, when they are able to look at the rulebook. So when that moment comes, but let's go ahead and do a round of shout outs here and let's go in reverse order. So I believe that means you, Myth.
Oh, all right. Hi, everybody. I'm Myth, Record. It was awesome playing today. Thank you for having me, everybody. Thanks for letting me play with you all. It's an honor to be playing with each and every one of you, as well as all of you in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. It was really cool. I play Star Citizen over on my channel. I do a lot of cinematic RP over there as well. Check me out. We'll be live tomorrow at some point. Other than that, I'm in several shows throughout the week. Follow me on Twitter for when those happen. Thank you very much, and I can't wait for next week.
So good.
KBP, you're up.
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Plays. I played Lore for you today, and this was a lot of fun. I play a lot of sci-fi and horror on my channel, and this Friday, Domestic Dan and I are playing a combination of those two. We're going to play Dead Space 3 together, so come hang out on Friday on both of our channels for that. But I'm excited for this show, PB. It was amazing.
I just realized I accidentally ended a half an hour early because I thought the end time was 7 because I'm used to ZBO. So whoopsies, sorry.
My kids will be so happy.
I made the exact same mistake when John and Elspeth were messaging me in the thing earlier on. They were like, oh, when does it start? Whatever. And I was like, we got like 45 minutes. They were like 10 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, because it's not on the hour.
Yeah, it's not on the hour.
It's 1:30. It's so hard.
4:30. Yeah.
I freaked out as well. Like ran from my computer. I was like, I got 1 minute. Get ready.
It's all right. Speth can recover a bit more because she's sick and
that's why you did it,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
No, I just thought it was 7, and when I looked at the clock, I was like, now's the time. So.
Yeah.
Wait, we really could have gotten 30 more minutes?
Yes, if I had known. I just thought 7 was our end time, and I always try to end on time. So yeah, we could have, but that's all right. That's all right.
Post-credit scene.
Yeah, we will do a post-credit scene, actually. Thank you so much for mentioning that.
I've seen every Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm. And every Nocturne episode. Kidding. Who are we on now? Brad? Is that you? Yeah.
Me?
Take it away.
Bradley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I can tell you one thing that my character is absolutely not prepared for in episode 1, and that was being killed. I was like, what, you shot? I've been shot? And you were like, yeah, you've been shot in the heart. I was like, what the fuck? I was freaking out. Yeah, it was the last thing I was expecting. Also, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That was
You wanted to be a normie.
Wild. I've been waiting since ZBO to shoot Brad.
I know you have. Yeah, as soon as you said it, I was like, well. I really wanted to make pretty normal character, and I wanted to do something outside of my comfort zone, which is playing an intelligent person, like intelligent and posh and like rich and kind of well brought up and stuff. So that's like the opposite of me, you know what I mean? In real life, I have done everything that the bank robber guy did today. So I really wanted to role play someone who was very, very much the opposite of me, and I got to do that for 1 episode. Now I got to roll a new one up. I don't know. I've been playing Mass Effect on my channel. If you want to watch that, I'm on Mass Effect 3. Been doing like whole series of games, and we did Metal Gear Solid, and then Mass Effect, and I think I might do Devil May Cry because I've never played any of these series, and everyone in the world has. And now that I stream all the time, I've got the chance to do it. So that's what I do on my channel. I also run a show on Sundays here, which is a D&D game, which PB's in.
And so is KPP.
And so is KPP. And it's a lot more Well, there are more hit points on the characters.
Dude,
although KPP would not agree with that.
I know you can't see it, but there are, in this rule book, there are 2 contested rolls before you're dead.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Fucking great.
I thought I saved you with that, putting my hand on. Like, I thought that was.
Maybe you did?
Yeah, I'm sure it
Because
would.
it gave you that 4. It was the 4th 4 that wasn't going to be there. So I didn't. I thought that was going to bring you back, and then I was going to take credit for it.
I don't think all is as it seems to us at the moment, and I have no idea. We went into this with nothing, and I'm coming out of it with like even less, I think. Where's Classy Katie and Zeke and Pax? What is happening?
Yeah.
Why did you say they were in the show? I don't see them.
They're gonna rob the hospital that we end up at.
Multiple
That's how each of you
Who
guys.
robs the
She just
hospital?
brings in another
Until we all
person.
die.
Domestic Dan shows up with a shotgun in episode 4 and just shoots Dex in the head, and PB's like, contested roll, haha, and then that's it. Like, we all get shot, and then she ends it, and she's like, that was the joke, they're gone. Roll credits. Done.
It's over. That's it. That was the gimmick.
Last episode's
The show.
April. That's it.
All right, Speth, you're up.
Hey, I'm Speth. You can find me at twitch.tv/Elspeth. And I haven't been streaming because I've been real sick, so I don't even know when I'm going to be streaming next. But I have been playing Metroid Prime, which was one of my favorite games as a kid, and I finally got my GameCube hooked up to the streams, so that was super exciting. But yeah, this was a great first episode of Gone. I'm also especially happy to be working with KPP and Mythmatic. I've seen Katie, I've seen her roleplay before. Myth, I've never seen you RP, so it was a pleasure to work with you guys today. Really, it was awesome to be able to kind of watch you both in your element. And I thought it was a lot of fun. So I can't wait for next week's episode. I don't know how this is gonna play out. I don't know when new people are gonna be here, or when we're gonna get other folks to be a part of this. It's so confusing. There's no fucking structure here, and I hate it. So I'm really trying to figure out what is coming next, but yeah, thank you PB for this. So
Thank
far
you for
it's
saying
been
yes.
Yeah, so far it's been freaking awesome. You told people a story of when I was yeah, I'm in, and you sent me that that picture of when you were doing your makeup. It's one of the best pictures ever. She's just looking at her phone. She accidentally took a picture instead of responding to the DM, so it was just her face, just yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, and I'm in Tabaxi makeup for Brad's show on Sunday, and I was I saw the message pop up, and I'm literally my dumbass, I don't know if I just don't swipe hard enough on the phone, but sometimes it responds, sometimes. Anyway, I swiped and pulled up the camera, and when you tap on the phone, it takes a picture. So anyway, it took a picture of me reacting live to Speth saying yes to being on the show. So that's on Twitter if you want to go look at that. It's good. It's good. John.
Hey, what's up? Along with everyone, that was amazing. And much like Elspeth said, it was such an honor to role play with new people. I really don't branch out much. I've only been under DM from Brad. I've done 2 Brad shows. And so when PB said, yo, you want to try this show? I was just, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then she's like, you're a normal character. I was like, wait, I'm not an elf or anything cool. She's like, no. It's set in present day. I'm like, wait. I'm like, all right, I'll make someone really cool. She's like, no, he's sort of got to be an average Joe. I was like, okay, here we go. So it was so much fun. On my channel, it's a lot of community games, a lot of multiplayer, really high energy. I only stream for max 3 hours because I just yell at the top of my lungs for 3 hours, and then I sleep the rest of the day, hang out with my kids and my wife. And thank you so much, Phoebe. That was that was
thank you
magic.
for saying yes.
So excited. I'm so excited. More people.
Me too.
It's just gonna be crazy.
I'm loving the dynamic of our characters as well.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I haven't even spoken to you two yet.
Minus Lucian, which I'm really happy because Brad dies and everything anyway.
Yeah.
So when he was dying, I was oh no, but I'm actually trying not to laugh because Brad literally eats shit in every RP he's ever done. So I'm this is just making sure that happens right off the bat.
It's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Really
He's always been DM.
Yeah. Well, when PB was like, yeah, so Brad and John are going to be a part of this, I was like, well, I have to say yes. I have to.
That's OG for anyone who doesn't know. We did a show
right
2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3 years ago now, right?
Fractured Worlds.
Yep, which you can find on YouTube.
It lasted for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
Long D&D
maybe.
shit. With Mick and Tiger. Let's go.
God bless.
Yeah. I mean, they're all alive and well.
You did say that weirdly.
Nobody else is gone. Jesus
I
Christ.
pointed to the sky. I was like, they're fine. Everyone's good.
Oh God. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. Well, and thank you everybody for playing. Holy cow, I know it's weird to come into an episode 1 not knowing anything, but thank you so much for trusting me and for saying yes to be in this wild adventure. So thank you, Brad, Speth, John, Myth, and KPP for being amazing role players today. If you are in the chat or if you are listening to the podcast version of this show and you want to go follow these people, which I definitely advise you do, you can go to tablestory.tv/gone and it will show all of the cast and all of the links where you can find them, all their social media and things like that. If you missed them saying it during shoutouts, all the links are available there for you. If you have a Twitch Prime, please consider using it on one of these excellent role players. And if you want to help support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that is head over to our Patreon. We have adventures for you in your table, character sheets. You can submit NPCs to be featured in your favorite show, including this one. Those will be open next week. There's also another way to affect this show that aired that was in this episode. So good luck finding that. The second thing that I wanted to say,
it's directly donating $100 to Pumpkinberry.
No.
Legendary.
Not at all. That was insane. Yes, thank you so much for your support. In the meantime, we're gonna be back next week, and I swear we'll be at the normal time. Sorry, that was my fault. Just used to ending on the hour. But in the meantime, you can join our Discord. You can give us a follow on Twitter. We just got an Instagram if that's something that you're interested in, and yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yay.
Much love.
Ugh.